Hey, I'm Lee, and what you're looking at is a picture of a cast iron pipe. Looks pretty unimportant, don't you think? Well, in this short presentation, I'm going to show you how this unremarkable iron pipe cost the man millions of dollars, and how this cast iron pipe is the key to landing high-paying local business clients. In 1858, there's a railroad worker named Colonel Edwin Drake, and he moved to Titusville, Pennsylvania. See, there's evidence that Titusville was rich in oil reserves, but no one had yet struck oil. Colonel Drake scouted parcels of land there and had a nagging hunch that a gusher was right under his feet. So he invested in shares of an oil company for $200, and they allowed him to drill on their land. He recruited a fella named William Smith, who was a blacksmith that the locals called Uncle Billy, to help him drill. Drake and Smith used the cast iron pipe to dig through the bedrock of a creek, and the progress was extremely slow. As a matter of fact, the locals began to make fun of him. Determined to succeed, though, Drake borrowed another $500 to continue with drilling operations. Unfortunately, he was not able to tap the oil reserves. The oil company had enough, and they decided to pull the plug and quit looking for oil there. On August 27, 1859, Drake stopped drilling at a depth of 69 feet, well short of the hundreds of feet he'd planned on digging, and quit. The next day, Uncle Billy saw some fluid at the top of the cast iron pipe. Sure enough, it was oil, and word spread quickly throughout the town. This discovery marked the beginning of the oil industry in the United States. Everyone who acted quickly made huge fortunes, all except for Edwin Drake. Colonel Drake never bought a lot of land in the area, and he didn't act fast enough to control the oil production. He ended up losing all of his money, moved away from Pennsylvania, and in November 1880, he died broke and never reaped the benefits of being the man who discovered the first oil well in the United States. Now, that story might sound gut-wrenching to you, but I guarantee you'll never forget it. If Edwin Drake only knew to look in the cast iron pipe before quitting, he would have been wealthy beyond his wildest dreams. Now, you might be wondering, Lee, what does this have anything to do with my success as a local marketer? That's an excellent question, and I'll answer that for you in less than a minute, and I promise that light bulbs will go off in your head. Colonel Drake's story reminds me of how I got into internet marketing, and I'll bet you can relate to this almost to the letter. Just like when the Colonel had a hunch about the oil beneath the land in Titusville, I'd spot an opportunity to go make some money. I'd try to learn everything I could about that opportunity. I'd buy all kinds of ebooks, videos, webinars, and software in order to understand every angle of that opportunity, thinking that the money's out there. You know, what's worse is that I spent all kinds of money that I didn't have because I started my internet ventures as a broke college student, then as a broke paperboy. And I was living in my mother's basement with an infant son and an angry wife. Nothing I did worked. So it was so hopeless I nearly gave up. Until finally discovered one simple truth about the internet marketing business. And when I realized this one simple truth, I landed my first client. And the more I applied what I discovered, the more I was able to grow my business into a six-figure consulting agency that allows me the freedom to spend all my time with my family and travel all over the world. All the information, all the knowledge, all the gadgets can only get you so far. But the simple truth is this. The key to success is staring right at you. You just have to know where to look in order to finally break through, because it's right under your nose. When it comes to finding, connecting, and landing local business clients, it's not about using fancy software. It's not about the hottest trending social media platforms. It's about knowing where to look. Your ideal prospects are out there, and they're leaving you clues as to exactly how you can get through the door and into their budget. The problem is you haven't been taught how to spot these clues. Colonel Drake used a cast iron pipe to dig for oil, but he completely missed the clues that would have made him a fortune. Uncle Billy spotted the clues and cashed in. The Video Marketing Makeover Method is your iron pipe. This breakthrough training is what's going to help you collect the clues to the gold mine that local businesses are leaving you. But unlike the Colonel, you'll know exactly what to do. I'm going to give you 3 fantastic tips today that you can apply immediately. Tips about spotting clues, that will help you close a deal. First, we need to cover one of the lies that you may have told yourself that's kept you from landing more local business clients. I need a fancy website, fancy software, and the perfect email to make money online. And that's total BS. It's deceived thousands of hardworking marketers just like you, so you should feel relieved rather than embarrassed. The truth is, when it comes to offline marketing, you'll actually get better results when you don't have the perfect email to send. Sure, a nice website and good useful software can be beneficial, but relying on them can seriously cripple your marketing efforts and you'll end up losing more sales in the end. Why? Because local businesses can sniff a slick sales approach from a mile away, and when they sense it from you, their anti-sales defenses kick in. And when you automate that slick approach with software, all you'll do is end up tripping every alarm in the area. It's no wonder you're not getting any calls or responses to your prospecting. So here's my first tip for avoiding the anti-sales detector from going off. Avoid being slick. I call it the pickup artist approach. See, sending the perfect email with fancy software to send prospects to a fancy website is like a guy approaching a girl at a bar with the perfect pickup line. You know what I'm talking about. Guy walks into a bar, spots a nice young lady he'd like to approach. He takes his comb, fixes his hair, takes a blast of breath spray, and puts on his smolder. He walks right up to her, tells her a line that he's practiced in front of the mirror with duck lips over and over again until he's perfected his delivery, tone, and voice. Hey, how you doing? She knows he's full of it. She rolls her eyes and loses all interest, and he moves on to his next target and keeps going until he gets a phone number. It's the same thing when you're approaching a business owner. You don't want to be like a pickup artist, using the same canned line over and over to hundreds of prospects until you get a response. It's a surefire recipe for burning you out. Instead, be real. Don't get me wrong, I'm not saying you shouldn't have confidence and polish, but be real. If you're genuine, they'll be more likely to respond positively, getting you in the door and on your way to a sale. So you need to run like hell away from the pickup artist approach in the same way that your prospects will run away from it. So you just picture this. You approach a local business owner, not with a pickup artist approach, but as someone who's genuinely interested in building a rapport with him. Almost instinctively, he listens to every word you have to say, and he loves what he's hearing. He wants to know more about you and your offer, and he's eagerly awaiting your response. You tell him what you can do for him, and the next logical step is for him to sign up with you. And you do this several times per day, every day of the week. Now picture this. What if there was a course that taught you exactly how you can easily accomplish this step by step and without any fluff? Keep watching and I'll introduce you to this exciting new solution. Now, avoiding their sales resistance is crucial, but so is enjoying the prospecting process. See, marketers see prospecting as a chore and would rather avoid it altogether, but it doesn't have to be. Think of it this way. People like buying from people they know, like, and trust. Everybody knows that. But people also like to be around like-minded people. Think about your own life and your friends. You tend to enjoy the company of the people who, for example, like the same sports teams as you, or like the same restaurants, or same vacation spot. In other words, you like others that have things in common with you, and it's no different with business owners. I like to call it commonality marketing. When you have a commonality with a potential prospect, you automatically build a rapport that's going to help melt any sales resistance they have. So when you're marketing to them, find that commonality and don't be afraid to mention it. If you're anything like me, when the discussion turns to something I'm passionate about, I'll blab on about it for hours on end. I love to talk about it, and others with the same passion will blab about it with me. So when you're prospecting, look for clues to find commonality that you and your potential client can blab about for hours, and you're in like Flynn. So you might be asking yourself, Lee, how do I begin? How do I start looking for clues to find that commonality so I can approach my ideal clients without coming across like a pickup artist? First, make the commitment to do so right now for the betterment of everyone. You, your loved ones, your clients, their families, even the entire world. Second, begin by asking yourself, where are my ideal clients spending their money and putting in the effort to sell themselves to their ideal customers? By doing this, you put yourself squarely into the jet stream of where your prospect's head is at when it comes to their marketing. Find what they're paying for, such as advertising, online or offline, determine what kind of results they're getting from it, and present a solution that improves it, saves them from wasting their money on it, and makes them more money with it. I like to call it proven buyer marketing. Why does this work? Because they've already proven that they'll spend money on a solution. They already know the benefits. They don't need to be convinced. They're already buyers. I'm Nazal, offline consultant, author, and client generation strategist. I wrote the book literally on approaching and converting offline clients into high-paying clients. From nothing, I built a 6-figure consulting agency. My clients include authors, former pro athletes, attorneys, nonprofits, just to name a few. I've generated millions of dollars in revenue for my clients. Finally, and more important to you, I've also helped other marketers with my training courses and personal coaching to generate tens of thousands of dollars a month to help them build and grow their online businesses, including my latest course, which I offer to you today, Video Marketing Makeover Method, a step-by-step, over-the-shoulder training course that shows you exactly how you can easily land local business clients using a simple but effective system. Unlike most courses on the market today, I'm going to show you how to find the clues that businesses are leaving for you, and how to use those clues to create a high-response outreach campaign to get them talking to you without any resistance, paving the way to closing the deal. You'll learn how to use YouTube to spot the perfect local business prospects that need your services in order to increase their sales. You'll discover how to approach these local businesses, get them to respond to you without being spammy or sleazy. And you'll learn the exact funnel structure that my students have used successfully to land their own deals of $2,000 to $10,000 a month. This proven, tested method can work for you, even if you hate prospecting and cringe at the thought of approaching prospects cold. You struggle with finding the right words to say to your prospects to get them to listen to you. Even if you're stuck because you have no idea what kind of service to offer a potential client. Even if you're afraid of not being able to get results for your clients when they do sign up with you. Or even if you're a seasoned offline marketer and looking for a better, more reliable, more sustainable, and higher converting prospecting method, the bottom line is that Video Marketing Makeover Method can turn you into a local marketing pro with methods that no one else talks about. And this is true even if you think you've seen or tried everything there is when it comes to marketing your offline consulting agency. Just to be clear, this isn't some training that requires you to buy additional software or slick marketing materials to get it to work. If you have half a brain, some web browsing skills, and have ever written an email to a friend, then you have what it takes to succeed with this system. Here's what you'll receive when you claim your copy of Video Marketing Makeover Method today. First, you'll get immediate access to the Video Marketing Makeover Method training course. As you can plainly see, you won't find a more rejection-free way of approaching prospects and converting them into high-paying clients. And the secret to its success is simple. Much like your local prospecting, I've removed all the resistance for you. Most courses you take generate too much resistance to success. They're difficult to follow. There's no support system in place to help you make learning a new method as simple as possible. I designed Video Marketing Makeover Method to be as brain-dead simple as possible to ensure you get the results you're looking for. This simplicity ensures that anyone can follow the steps and close 497 to 997 deals all day, every day. Now, the Video Marketing Makeover Method, which tells you exactly how to look for the clues to help approach and close local business clients, normally sells for $97. And you know what? That is an absolute steal when you consider that one successful campaign will return 4 to 10 times that investment in a short amount of time. However, I'd like to surprise you with a much better deal in just a moment, just for watching this entire presentation today. It's a deal that's only available here on this page, so whatever you do, keep watching. When you claim your spot today, you'll take that deal, and then you'll discover the prospecting process that single-handedly launched my consulting business and's generated hundreds of thousands of dollars for me and my students. You'll experience high response rates when you reach out to potential clients using the zero resistance outreach module. without worrying about rejection or spam complaints. And convert hot prospects into paying clients using our video sales funnel formula designed to position you as a video marketing expert regardless of your skill or experience. Like I mentioned, the regular price of this program is $97. And before I show you a better deal, I want to share a super bonus that I'm going to include today. It's the unique surprise bonus I mentioned earlier, one that's free when you take action and one that will make a difference in your success. Today, when you take action, I'm going to include our video SEO domination module, which is one of our secret weapons in ranking YouTube videos on Google's first page. You can use this module to get results for yourself and your clients, increasing their video views, their leads, and their sales. This module by itself is worth $97, but it's included with today's deal. You've heard what I have to say. This course is wonderful, but what's the catch? Now, I'll be honest, you could skip over this offer today and continue using trial and error until you finally get it right, but you'd have to shell out at least $1,000 a month because, let's be honest with each other here, you're going to end up buying something else that's supposed to help you land new clients, and whatever that course is probably won't work for you, and you'll end up buying something else, and before you know it, you'd have spent the grand, if not more. But don't worry, you won't have to pay anywhere near that amount today. Now, let's look at the savings that the Video Marketing Makeover Method will bring into your life and business. You could hire me personally to help you implement this system. That investment would be $2,500, and that would be worth every single penny. But you'll lose a ton of time because my time is booked weeks in advance. Or you could try to figure this system out on your own, trying to learn what clues to look for and how to use those clues to land local business clients. And while only a small fraction of those folks see any success at all, the vast majority end up losing even more time and money and eventually end up worse off than when they started. So I say that the price of the Video Marketing Makeover Method is $97, and the bonus Video SEO Domination module by itself is $97. And I hand you a proven system on a silver platter that saves you tons of time, money, effort, and heartache on trial and error and other shiny objects. Now you realize how incredible this deal really is. Yet, you're not going to be investing $194 today, not even $97 today. Simply click on the buy button below this video, and I'll give you access to the Video Marketing Makeover Method system immediately, today, for a single one-time investment of only $27. However, there is one thing. This offer will be closing in a few days. Once I close down the offer, we won't release it again at this price. I'm doing this because the methods in this course are extremely powerful and are worth a lot more than what I'm charging for it today. After the promotional period, the price will rise. Not to worry though, to make your decision extremely easy, I'm going to remove all the risk. Yep, that's right. I want to guarantee you take advantage of this offer today and feel good about it. You're protected by our 30-day money-back guarantee. If for any reason at all you're not completely satisfied, get in touch with our team and we'll give you a complete refund. It's that simple. I'm stoked for you to jump in and get started. But even more so, I can't wait for you to see the results that are waiting for you on the other side. So here's a quick recap of everything you'll receive when you secure your copy right now. The Video Marketing Makeover Method course, which includes over-the-shoulder videos to make it simple for you to follow along. The Perfect Prospecting module, which is the exact method that's generated hundreds of thousands of dollars in revenue for me and my students. Our exclusive optimization checklist, which will show you with laser-like precision which local businesses are perfect for this system and which ones you're better off leaving alone. The Keyword Research module, which will help you target the right keywords to help your client get the best results from your services. The Zero Resistance Outreach module, which reveals the secrets to connecting with your prospects with virtually no resistance from them. This will get your foot in the door to help you land that deal. The Offline Video Funnel module, which is the same funnel that my students have used to land deals of $2,000 to $10,000 a month. And the bonus Video SEO Domination module, worth $97 by itself, which will teach you to easily rank videos for your clients that will help them get more leads, more sales, and will make you look like a hero. Now, a lot of time and money went into putting this together, and others have been willing to pay me a ton of money to get their hands on this. Today, however, I'm going to give you an inside look at everything for a ridiculous price. Why? Because I wish someone had done it for me when I was in your shoes. All I ask in return is that when you get results with Video Marketing Makeover Method, you share your results with me. All you need to do is click on the buy button below right now. Before I let you go, please understand that this offer will be closing in a few days. This is because the methods in this course are extremely powerful and are worth a lot more than $27. After the promotional period, the price will rise. So if you want to easily land 497 to 997 deals with a simple service and, actually get great results, then all you have to do is click the buy button below the video right now. You've got everything to gain, and thanks to our guarantee, absolutely nothing to lose. So you can either keep chugging along as you are now with zero promise of results, or you can try the Video Marketing Makeover Method right now, completely risk-free. I'm Nazal, and I cannot wait for you to take action and finally achieve the success that you deserve. Just click the buy button below right now to get started.
Hey everybody, my name is Matthew Jelinski. This video is a quick testimonial for Lee. I'd say the best place to start this testimonial would be about a month ago. I sell SEO services, and we do a great job. We really do a great job. But as always, the biggest problem is with SEO is differentiating yourself from the other SEO companies, getting those clients, and how do you get those clients? So we rank on Google. We do get calls in from that. They're not the best leads. I found that prospecting for new leads that aren't really prospecting for you are actually pretty good leads. They're better than what I'm getting from Google. But then you got Facebook, which costs money. All this other stuff costs money. I was really just trying to look for a way to generate leads and appointments and sales for as lowest as possible. What can I do that's consistent, that works? And I will say that I've always been pretty biased against email. Being an SEO, where I'm like, oh, internet, it's always the best way to go. Email's old school, not good responses. But I had a few colleagues who said that they've had some success with it. Tried it. I had some success with it. I did get a few clients, but the amount of emails that I had to send out to get those clients was pretty ridiculous. And I was on Facebook. I saw an ad for Lee on his about his, and it was from an affiliate of his, and it spoke right to me. So I'm like, hey, we're doing email. I want to learn this. So I bought this program. I bought all the upsells, and it is exactly what I hoped it would be. It's an unbelievable course, even that, and I'm looking very forward to moving my relationship up with Lee into his mentoring programs and what else he's got, because whatever he says in regards to email marketing, I'm listening to. So just to kind of give you a little bit of more of an experience testimonial and a results-based testimonial. Before I knew Lee, I did the testimonial. I was doing the email marketing, and I was getting just stupid results. It was awful. When I got his course, I immediately made money within the first 3 days. I had a product, I was selling it, it was low cost, nothing crazy, but it worked. It worked. And I only had to send out about 100, 200 emails. It was not much at all. Now, on the SEO side of things, we are on day 2. We started this past Monday. It's Tuesday. It's 3:30. So we had 100 emails go out yesterday. We had 100 emails go out today. And then we've got the first follow-ups from Monday. All right, so that's about 200, 300 emails, so to speak. 4 appointments today. It's unbelievable. It's unbelievable. Before I knew Lee, I didn't have any follow-up sequence. I didn't have any softwares that streamlined the process. I didn't have any guidance on how to set up your first emails and all this kind of stuff. So it's just amazing, So if you're looking at trying to generate new business, go to Lee. If you're looking at a product or service to sell, he can help you with that. It's amazing. So that's the best testimonial I can ever give to Lee. Normally I don't like giving testimonials because I don't like people knowing what works. I don't like competition. I like to own everything. So this is the best thing I could ever offer to Lee, besides paying him to train me on more exciting strategies. So I hope this helps you, and I hope this helps you too, Lee. So thank you very much for your help. All right, take care.
Hi there, my name's Peter Phillips. I'm coming to you from way down in the South Pacific, a little country called Vanuatu. Just putting this testimonial together quickly just for Lee Nazal. Lee, just want to thank you very much for the last couple of products I've bought from you. I haven't known you very long, but mate, auto prospecting system, absolutely awesome product. I use it in my online business and I also use it in my offline business. I have a large water sports operation down here in Port Vila, Vanuatu, and certainly has revolutionised the way we do emailing. So thank you very much. And your latest product, Books for Bacon, absolutely awesome. Working through it, I've read it through once, I'm going through it again. Mate, you're the real deal. If anyone's looking to do business with Lee, I'd certainly recommend it. Thank you very much. Talk to you real soon.
Hey, it's John Stewart. I just want to share a few words about Lee. I was about to launch a product on JVZoo called Self-Publishing Success System. I had one session with Lee. He helped me with my sales video. He helped me to be able to take action on it. I was procrastinating. I was stuck in my head. And by talking to him, I was able to create an amazing sales video which converted at 15 to 25% of the front end, making me $15,000 on my front end launch, and ultimately $45,000 a month from the coaching services that came after it. But had it not been for the sales video that I put up there, and thanks to Lee for helping me with creating that, I would not have been able to do it. And I genuinely mean this because I even was working with different coaches at the time, but I somehow was stuck in my head because I didn't know what else to do. I had too many good ideas. But Lee just took a quick look at it. He told me exactly what I needed to hear. He told me exactly what I needed to know. Boom, I got on camera, did the sales video. He looked at the video, changed a couple of things. I redid the video and boom, it started converting. So, and I kept that video for the entire launch and still is on the svsuccess.org. It's still there if you want to go look at it. So yeah, thank you very much, Lee. If you have any questions, you can find me on Facebook. I will talk to you soon. Cheers.
Hello, I'm Gary McCormick with First Impression Marketing in Atlanta, Georgia, and we do lead generation, and we're a digital marketing agency, and have been doing that for the last, about 6 years, since late 2009, and just having a hard time figuring out how to leverage ourselves and continue to grow. We've kind of hit like a sticking point. In this past year or so, I've worked with Lee and a bunch of his different programs and products, and his coaching, of course. And as a result of Lee's process and his training and his coaching, we've had up to 60%, pretty frequently near 60 or just over 60% response to emails, very focused emails. Lee's worked with us on publishing and media and things like that, so we'd have some different angles to go back to our clients other than SEO and lead gen and websites and things like that. And we've already got 3 of 10 clients put together and sold on publishing a book together, so that's a pretty cool project. Also, Lee's worked with me on creating kind of a pond to fish in for leads for my local lead gen customers, and we're doing that on Facebook and bringing people into Facebook and into a blog, and using that as a source for all kinds of different leads from homeowners. And he's helped me put that together. And the great thing about a lot of this is that when you work with a client and do one of these things, you typically get them as a complete client, meaning $1,000, $3,000, $5,000 a month. Initially, you're just doing 1 or 2 things for them, and that's what Lee's helped us to focus on, is how to get in the door. But then once you have them as a client, you're making $1,000 to $5,000 a month. And whether you're publishing books or whether you're working with them on media or different things or branding, ultimately, once you get in with them, you can probably pick up, we're on track to pick up about 10 customers a month. And if you do the math, it's just crazy. 10 customers a month for 12 months, that's 120 customers, thousands of dollars a month for fees. So to say we're excited, wow, way more than that. And, I almost feel crazy even making this video, Lee, because I want to give you a testimonial, but I don't quite want anybody else to have the special kung fu moves and stuff, but I got to do it for you, Lee, because you deserve it. You've been so good to us. I've probably spent, around $10,000 a year on training and software and coaching and mentoring for the past 5 or 6 years, and been real involved on the Warrior Forum. And hands down, we've got the best return from everything we've done with Lee. 5, 10, 50, maybe even 100-fold return. More than that on some of the things that we're working on currently with Lee. And as a coach goes, Lee is absolutely the tops because not only is he knowledgeable, he's been doing marketing since '96, which is almost 20 years versus my 6 years. So he has a lot of knowledge, but even more important than that, Lee is very creative. And he's a really good brainstormer. He's good at playing devil's advocate and helping you work through things. He's patient, an excellent teacher. And Lee, I just can't thank you enough for being so patient with me, coaching me, helping me to take some ideas that are okay or good and turn them into excellent ideas. Whenever I think of you, I think of that phrase, the good is the enemy of the best, because so many times you've encouraged me or caused me to sacrifice something that's good for the sake of having something that's the best or that's great or incredible. And you do that all the time, man. So anyways, I can't thank you enough, Lee, and look forward to working with you being my coach and mentor and partner on projects for the long term. And just wanted to say quick thanks to you. And anybody that's out there talking to Lee, I really highly recommend him. He's been the best return, the best coaching that we've gotten in all these years. So you can't go wrong. I recommend him all the time. Thanks so much, Lee.